Welcome everybody.
Hey,
We're back with another mic'd up video. Here I have with me
Commander Negron from Aiken Saber Academy. Well, they call me Commander, but that's what my community knows me as.
Yeah, so we're gonna come out today. We're gonna be doing some fights with lightsaber.
Yeah,
epee.
well, lightsaber, epee. It's going to be a fun night for you. He's got his HEMA gear. He's all set to go against some of my students. We're going to be recording on my cameras as well. I'll make that video accessible to you as well to cut. So it's going to be a fun night, and then we're going to end the night with podcast.
Yeah, I'm in a night with podcast. We'll probably put it in the same video. Maybe we'll do it in a separate, but I like to have my long form videos. Yeah. So
you want to tell the audience how we know each other?
Oh man, we go way back.
We go way back. How old were you when you first came in here?
I must have been about 16.
Was it 16 years old?
16. I was training with Paul Meta Knights. Greg Thomas brought me in here.
That's right. That's right.
Like, you should come hang out with these guys for a little bit. I came in. Yeah, came in a couple times.
Yeah, and you switched from lightsaber to standard blades and armored combat. Yeah. So
I've dabbled in a little bit of everything.
It'll be interesting getting your feedback on what we're doing now. Yeah, how things are a little bit different from when last time you fought with us.
I'm looking forward to it. I mean, you guys created, so I'm kind of known for creating rules. You guys created a rule because of me, because I was doing this work copter. Right?
We sure did. Yeah, you and Greg kind of whooped on our students here. We had to make sure we changed the rules to. Let's just call it right now the bow rule.
Bow rule.
Use
There's
of force.
A lot of bow rules.
All right, so we'll talk to you a little bit later. All right, hey everybody. So for those that know, this is Bo. Who has met Bo before? Anybody here who's met Bo before? Nobody? Bo's been coming here since 2018.
A little while.
He was 16 years old. He's not a student. He was in armored combat, so he's up from the Columbia area. So it's very cool. So he's done armored combat, and we'll talk about what you do now.
So now I practice historical European martial arts. I focus on the tradition of Fiore de Liberi's longsword, which I can go ahead and show you right now. This is my most prized possession in the whole world. This is my longsword. I fight in tournaments across the Southeast as of current, and I go to competition, and my whole deal is I just come to sword fight. Go there, have fun, and see how I can help construct and cultivate community, not only locally, but throughout the Southeast as well.
Right, so he's a really good friend. Fiore is basically a master from like the 16th century.
Oh, that's like a whole spiel.
Yeah, right. So it's ancient writings and styles.
Not quite
and practice.
Ancient. So about 500 years ago, there was a man. I don't think that's ancient.
Well, okay, that's about my age.
About 500 years ago, there's a man. His name was Fiore de Liberi, and he was a siege technician, but he grew up a free knight under the Holy Roman Empire. And his whole thing was he taught noblemen how to duel in legitimate duels. But he himself fought in illegitimate duels, the difference being the prince wasn't watching. So his book is entirely written out on how to defend yourself against someone who's striking first, because the Italian dueling culture back then, everything, if I challenge you to a fight, I have to strike you first.
Okay.
So that's pretty much the whole book that I studied from about 10 years old to now.
He's an amazing fighter. I've watched some of his YouTube videos. This thing is heavy. You guys should be glad this is not what we're practicing in. If we were fighting with this, you think Odell Weeks would have let us be in here with these? No, I don't think so. But he did bring a couple of rapiers, so we might get a chance to do some rapier fighting. Yeah. He's going to be mic'd up, so as he's fighting against you guys, he'll actually be videoing it and recording it, and it will have video of him talking, and hopefully he keeps the language sort of clean. Okay.
I will keep the language.
So for tonight, because
class has grown a lot since last time I seen it, and apparently, according to Commander, this isn't everyone. So I'm looking forward to a real fun day full of fights with Aiken Saber Academy. So I was taking a look at my helmet. It's popped on one side, but that's cool. I didn't know that till right now. I guess it's time to get a new Absolute Force mask, which is funny. I just did that pressure testing on it, and now mine looks like this, which is fine. I don't expect I'll catch anything major today, but it looks like I have a swollen cheek. But I want to talk a little bit about actually what Commander does here at Aiken Saber Academy. Honestly, in fencing, HEMA, lightsaber sports, anything, it takes a certain archetype of person. And usually they're on the nerdier side, and I love what Commander's doing. It fits in line with Fiore in a way in giving people the 4 virtues. You know, he's teaching them prudence in their fighting, even in their everyday life. He's giving them courage. He's teaching them fortitude. I mean, before class, these guys were doing push-ups, sit-ups, everything like that. And he's teaching them how to be tactful, very, very skillful. And, you know, that fits back in with prudence. But the speed at which you'll see some of these guys go is really interesting, especially with how their rule set includes arming and right away and stuff like that too. All right, so we have a fight here coming up. Let's explain a little bit about the rules here. The first part of their rule set is called right of way. The system they're using is called SITS. It's Saber Integrated Training System, I believe. I've butchered it. I can always subtitle over this. But you'll see that they have to arm their strikes, and it's a right-of-way rule set, so it's back and forth. And then after, I forget the amount of time that they have to go for this rule set. After that time, then they head into the melee. In the melee, all you have to do is arm your strikes. There's no right-of-way rules. But arming your strike means the blade has to go completely behind your person. As you can see here, they wind it up for a big strike behind. And that's not something I'm particularly used to. So it's very new. I mean, I've been here before, so it's not. But you know, at least in my experience in HEMA lately, it's something that I haven't had to deal with. You know, you don't see a whole lot of right-of-way rule sets going on. But we'll let it roll. We'll see how it goes. Looking into the actual melee portion, I'm sure it'll be a lot more fluent. But right here, they're going right back and forth. Seems like they judge based on who had a right away first. I believe in this match too, whoever arms first in the beginning, especially after an exchange, they get right of way. So we got 1 point blue. 30 seconds is left on the clock. So I'm assuming that it's 2 minutes. I'm looking at my camera, so I'm taking a wild guess, but 1 blue. They're back engaged. Yeah, simultaneous. So it seems like if they simultaneously both arm, then that pretty much counts as no exchange. Kind of like in HEMA if you double out, you know what I mean, or if you have to blow out. So they've got clickers, they have a time keep, and they have a ring boss. Very similar to modern fencing systems you'd see in HEMA. Yeah, I'll fight. Weapon me up. It doesn't matter to me. Epes, sabers, it's all the same. I get to play with a little bit of everything today, so it won't matter much. I hope I don't have to have a gauntlet on for this, but I'll see how comfortable a Spez Heavy fits into an Epee. Not very. I'll go gauntlet off for comfortability's sake. So it's to my understanding that is it right away still?
Yeah, well, yes. We have to arm at least. So
as long as I arm, we're cool.
Yeah, we have to arm. And our only point of system is that we would have to thrust. The thrust is the only the only way to strike.
Yeah.
No slashes or anything.
I'm not
cool.
Being picky on how far back you bring as long as I see a little bit.
Okay, cool. All right, so I got to arm. I got to preload my strikes.
Blue fighter, blue scorekeeper, red fighter, red scorekeeper. The timer is going to be 2 minutes. All right, fighter salute. And fight.
The loose grip. I'll give you the point. Immediately disarmed. You're good. Keep a tighter grip on this thing.
1 point and 2 points. Fight.
So here is only 1 point. No 2 points or anything.
All right. If I try. Deep lunge works.
All right, hold time. So if I call hold, that's just pausing the time.
Yeah.
Every time you get a point, I'll call break. And break is just 2 steps.
Okay,
So that
cool.
way you don't have to
I don't have to ring reset, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool, cool, cool.
two-step strike and go again. I'll count
Cool.
3, 2, 5.
Got it.
What?
Longa breve transition like longsword.
Keep fighting. 30 seconds.
Nice.
Point. Red. Just 2 steps. Red. Point blue.
15 seconds.
Right.
4,
Point blue.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, corners.
Good stuff.
Blue score.
Woo.
Score, Sandra. You need to get off. Pull up. I give the edge to blue. Blue win. Good fight. Tristan, swap out and
Good stuff, man.
give me my phone.
It's a little different. Seems like this epee picked up a little bend here. I don't know if I did that, but I may have. Trying not to thrust through someone. Yeah, you're all good. It's got a little bend in it going here. All right, so first FA bout with arming. Very interesting. It seems like I can abuse my special little Fiore's transition from longa to breve there. If I'm already kind of there, take a simple step in, arm like I'm in breve, I'm already there for the extension. So that seems to be how I got my points. A little cheesy. I'm cheesy for that, but it's been cool. It was cool. I enjoyed that a lot. So yeah, next fight we're gonna do a lightsaber fight. So we just did the epee, and I asked, was my intensity too much? And your response was again.
Your intensity was not as much as mine. That didn't make sense. That he had more stability to his counterattacks, or should I say, false lunges, because we have a different rule set. But
Someone's lost a tip.
yeah. So anyway, there's a significant rule set. It may be a little different than yours, but in retrospect, you tend to go for a certain significant way, while us, we only depend on actually reaching out and doing actual arm strikes. So we, in all fairness, in that fight, it was different for at least for me, but you definitely,
it was different for me too.
Definitely caught on.
Definitely with the thrusting only, it's different. But I've played with epee a little before. What I'm used to is live. So like I'm trying to hit you without getting hit, and if we double out, we double out, and that's no exchange. Versus like I have to arm here to even get a point. Like I noticed in a lightsaber match earlier, even though it's cuts only.
Slashes and
I noticed there that both people armed, but whoever armed first got the point, even if they doubled out.
Yeah, for lightsabers, there's no thrusting. We only do slashes. Yes, we only do actual strikes, and then we block at least for in some instance. Me as an instructor will do a full sits match, which would be we do a right of way technique style of fighting, where you have to arm, and when your opponent has been blocking that strike, your opponent would have to strike this time, while I have to block. But and we have to move in sequence, but you still have to catch point.
Yeah.
For melee, is more of a two-handed style fight. Is where, you still have to arm, but there's no right of way where you have to wait for someone to block, or not actually wait, but don't have to block and keep in sequence.
Do you break the exchanges in melee, or is it just until time?
In melee, well, I wouldn't really know for sure, because once you're in the fight, you're trying to giving a certain point system. See, for melee, we used two-handed, which would have to have two strikes in order for you to get a strike.
Okay.
And
so it's continuously going. There's no stops in the fight for if someone scores a point.
Yeah, it continually stop. Well, they'll call break whenever you get hit. It's either in melee, both of us can get hit and both of us can get the same point. And we can get 2 points. We can get simultaneous, which is basically 1 point.
Yeah.
But you do block, you do strike. You just got to be careful of what the sequence is. It's kind of like a advanced style of right-of-way match.
Okay.
So that would be exactly what this would be. So for our next fight, we'll give a demonstration on how melee and right-of-way will go.
Cool. Looking forward to it. Don't worry about his arms. He doesn't have anything on his arms. I'll watch that.
Right of way, fighter salute. Blue fighter, blue scorekeeper, red fighter, red scorekeeper. Fight! Oh, stop.
Uh-oh. Another tip fell off.
I don't know how you do that.
I don't know what happened there. I'm going to choke down on the grip on the lightsaber here. Don't want to get hit in the hands. Maybe if I try Macaulay broadsword. Ready when you are.
Fight! Stop!
Oh man, it's happening again. Uh-oh.
What is up with these
Let me switch out. Maybe humidity. I don't know, man. Seems like that would be the one. His blade's actually kind of white. Nice.
Just 2 steps back, that's it.
Yeah, just 2 steps. Right. Hey, look, point blue.
Nice. Gotta remember to arm. Nice. I forgot.
This is not arming. This is
I do a full shot. Okay.
You can't get that in, you just gotta get your body in front of the ring. Right, blue. I ain't even leave with your body in front of that way.
Cool.
15 seconds.
Right, stop. Stop real quick. So it's my only rule we have applicable right now is you can't start armed and stay there.
Okay.
Because
cool.
It is right away and you can't come from 10 miles away like so.
Gotcha. Yeah. All right.
You can do it. You can hold it like that if you want, but you can't strike from that.
Okay.
Come out of the full start, go back to arm, and then strike for the arm position.
Gotcha, gotcha. You're good, you're good. You're good.
10 seconds on the clock.
Ready?
Right of way was here. First. What would I do then?
I'll be honest, I thought the right of way was here,
Okay.
and so I would give it some points over here. Just, I looked at that fight, that was clean. He started the movement first.
Cool.
And more importantly, it wasn't just the movement, it was also the first arm.
So basically, he was first to arm in his eyes, but not in his eyes. So there's a thing with judging there.
Fight! Right. 2 points. Red. Didn't quite. Oh, stop time.
Okay, did you see how he armed?
I did not see him arm. I saw it come back slightly, but I didn't see it go behind.
This is what this was. That's it. He basically got that much. You got to get about that much behind it.
So I gotta go full.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
Right. So again, like you're wielding something that you're going to slice through the body.
Okay, I gotcha.
All right?
Resume. One point, blue. Don't go
Okay,
all
and
the
then
way.
that's.
You don't have to do 2 steps back either. You just have to
Sorry.
No problem.
Just a little bit on the power, guys. Just a
Both
little.
sides.
Okay, watching the power. Watching the power.
Point. Blue.
Okay. Watch.
You're gonna stop it all together.
on both sides.
On both sides.
Okay.
All right. So I know you guys want to get the strikes in. It doesn't matter if you lose. All right. It doesn't make a difference if you get the point. What matters is good sportsmanship and staying in the fact that this is a training school. And
Yeah.
not a competition.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Given the excessive force talk.
Resume.
And you're doing, you're going back to the long sword. You're running with the blade arm. You won't score.
Yeah, I'm doing old school Fiore. Sorry. Let's have it.
Go right to the middle guard.
Yeah.
I got like whacked right here.
Yeah, okay.
Resume.
He's in power.
Right. Point.
That was perfect, gentlemen.
Right. Blue.
Too much force.
Oops, sorry.
Simultaneous 2 points each. Right.
Ah, my fault. I didn't arm.
But I'll still count it. 2 points.
Time.
Oh, corners. Close. Red wins 1 point.
Good fight. It changes up so much when you get 2 hands on.
Oh, yeah.
It's a completely, it's the idea, this is a school. So yes,
Yeah.
fighting one-handed right away, which extends your reach. Now you're two-handed where you're learning more about sword play in your kind of situation.
Yeah.
Moving from where he
There was a couple times where you went in and I was like, tap, because I was like instinct, you know?
That's but that's
Yeah.
not the proper arm.
Yeah. I noticed. So I corrected myself. Even verbally in the helmet, I was like, oh man, that's not right. I got my counter. I'm behind the camera here. Who am I counting?
You're counting for
How many points he scores or how many get scored on him?
If he hits him,
He gets a point.
2 points. Blue. You give him 2 points.
Okay, so I'm counting blue. You're okay. Cool.
Right away. Fight. Right. Simultaneous doesn't count. We're fighting. Bruce. I have not. Right. Point blue. So simultaneous is allowed in melee, but not in round.
Cool.
Saying you want to fight.
Yes, sir. Keep fighting, keep fighting.
Will you fight up against danger?
Yes, sir. Point. 1 point.
1 point blue.
And you count for red.
Right. Stop the time.
I'm sorry, we were all talking. I didn't pay attention. What was the most last one?
I didn't see the past few words.
Is that 1 blue?
Yeah, it's 1 blue, but
Cool.
after I call break, make sure y'all are taking those 2 steps back. Y'all are swinging one, y'all are taking that 1 step, and you're readjusting yourself. And you're just
He's correcting them on how much they're backing up. So they're attempting to run like a continuous style fight. But I think they're, and I know that the intensity has changed, but I think there might be like a little too much going on in terms of the rules for some folk to, not reset to the ring. That's one of those things. Looks like he didn't really arm.
Oh, break. Oh, point blue.
1 point blue.
Keep fighting.
He caught that elbow. I mean, if we're talking lightsabers, that's all him.
Fighting.
I don't know what happened there.
Break.
Hand hit, red. Yeah. If any HEMA people are watching this that were telling me to judge, here I am judging.
Keep fighting.
Keep fighting, yeah.
Break.
Gotta look for that arm. Simultaneous, no points.
Take your 2 steps back.
30 seconds.
Break. Point blue.
Point blue.
Take those 2 steps back. Break. Point. Red.
Good control by red. Good control.
Take 2 steps.
Yeah, that's what I was saying before. Seems like
Simultaneous.
a lot going on, at least for like if you're going at a high intensity for like a tournament. And anytime you visit a school, there's always a force minimum, force maximum. But obviously it's lighter here. They don't have arm guards on at all, which is 6. It's pretty interesting. So they just tied up. They're gonna do another minute of, I believe, the same rules. I don't think they're gonna go past. I'm probably just like mumbling, talking right now, but I'm trying to be both a judge and a commentator, which is good because the dude's telling me what to call, and I'm seeing half of it. But yeah, it seems like it's a lot. I wouldn't host a competition with right away rules. I feel like that can be so difficult for some judging. Not armed either. Simultaneous. It's funny how doubles will follow any sword fighting adjacent sport. Gotcha. Time. Cool. Because these things are lighter too, it seems like you get exhausted less quickly. Like I haven't really ate or had water today. 8. Blue wins. But yeah, I haven't ate or anything, and I'm burning up in like full HEMA gear. I'm not really tired. Other than that nut shot, I'm cool. Usually if someone hits me in the nads, it's my fault for not wearing a cup. I'm not mad about it. Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff going on here. You can tell that like saber combat's like early experimental. I think if it was if for the melees maybe they took out arming, then it might be better for some skill development. I mean, everyone in here is, and you guys can observe it, especially nerdier kids, more awkward kids, shy kids. You're in here to give them confidence, stuff like that. You can always let them pick up a higher pace typically, and they'll learn really, really well. I'm not knocking it. It's great. I love watching it. It's pretty, and I understand also part of the rule set is just making it look pretty because it's lightsabers. But yeah, there's definitely aspects to this that I look at from like a HEMA perspective and go, oh, I don't know if this is how I would do it. You know what I mean? It's one of those things. I've done a little bit of fighting today, might do more. Phone's running out of storage, which is unfortunate, but just a couple thoughts. One, it's a lot of fun. Two, it's serving its purpose to the community, which I feel like that's all you kind of need, especially with something like this. Like I'm watching a fight right now. I was gonna film more, but storage. But yeah, so it's serving its purpose to the community. It's serving its purpose to the kids that are coming in here. Not all sword nerds want to come and hit hard, so it's keeping them safe, which is what I love. Obviously, I'm the overly critical judging and rule set guy, but it's about the same as HEMA, really. A few of these kids too, they intertwine with the SEA, and it shows they're yelling hold, right, instead of stop, break, fight, which is their lingo for stopping, breaking, fighting. These kids are just yelling hold, going at it. I feel like there's a lot of in the moment rules that maybe could be changed up to make it more fluent. Like I'll have to show Commander some of Raleigh Open's continuous fencing. The exchange based, hit based is there. You know, adding right away can be confusing, especially if you're not used to it like me. You know, you'll just like tap dudes. I honestly feel like because I had to arm that I felt like I was hitting harder because of that, which I feel bad about. But I was keeping it pretty tame, trying to be fast, stop a hit, and not maim someone is a little difficult when you have to wind it up. Which I feel like that on its own can be a safety concern, especially when you're bearskin and lightsabers. I mean, it's kind of like getting whipped in a way. You're taking this extremely light thing and running it through the air, and it could be gnarly. It could be gnarly. But if you guys haven't already checked it out, please do go check out Commander Negron's YouTube channel, Facebook, everything, Saber Aiken Academy. They're awesome. I love everything they're doing here. It's so fun to see it. There's a great fight going with Epe right now that you're not seeing because I'm talking, but there will be more.
Okay, so if we stay sort of in the middle, we're okay.
Let me make sure your microphone's on. It's not. Take it off for me so I can. Wait, no, I'm lying.
Bye, guys.
I'm lying to you. I'm sorry. I know. I didn't see the green. Uh-oh.
Bye, everybody.
See ya later.
What's the point scoring? Single points?
I'm not. We're just basically just treat it like a real sword fight. If we both hit each other, no. If one of us hits each other, yes. I'm not trying to go for points.
Okay.
Let's just have fun.
Okay.
Skip this angle right here.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
Nice. That's what I don't have. I'm going to have to switch this up. That's what I'm going to have to switch this up.
You good?
Yep.
Shoulder. Leg.
Shoulder.
Oop. Nice leg.
Ooh, went right in.
Too much?
No, it was good.
Okay, cool.
I got my fingers.
Ah,
That was all right. I don't know if it was you or me.
I got myself for it. Nice hand. Still got it. Nice. Nice face. Good.
All right, that's it for me.
Good.
That's not bad. Not
Hand
shabby. No,
Hand
just
okay?
Yeah.
Cool.
I either hit it here. I don't think you hit it.
I think you might have like clashed yourself.
I think so. I'm not used to this.
Also,
Either.
where does it hurt?
Oh, right here.
It's
Here
this.
and here.
It's this.
And that's probably it.
Yeah.
Oh, outstanding. Thank you so much. Wasn't hard, right?